Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lead Feast with the lead beast, Timberwolf Advertising. My name is Justin Kunst, the CEO of one of the best advertising agencies that I know of. And in this webinar presentation today, we're going to be getting into the digital marketing playbook for some of the coolest new technology companies. We're talking artificial intelligence and machine learning. We're talking virtual and augmented reality. And we're talking about robotics and robotic automation. So if you're as excited for this as I am, you're going to get a kick out of this. Now, if you haven't yet signed up for future webinars, you can by going to timberwolfadvertising.com/lead feast. You'll be able to log in there and get access to our upcoming webinars. We, every single week, get into the details about how you can generate leads for your business. It's a feast of leads, and I invite you to it. Now, we got a lot to cover, so let's go ahead and start getting into it here. So who is this presentation, this webinar for? So first off, this is going to be for a select niche of businesses. And these new technology businesses include AI and machine learning, virtual reality and augmented reality, as well as robotics and automation. But the people within the organization, if you're working for one of these organizations, the people who'd benefit most from getting this information is going to be the people on your teams in your marketing and sales department, specifically your executives and your directors. Your executives and your directors, these are the decision makers that help plot the course for the company. So they're going to want to have a good idea of the big picture for marketing these companies. And in most cases, they do. What this is going to help for you and help for your team is help fill in any gaps and give some essential information to be able to really accelerate in your industry. Now, if you are in this field, if you're in the AI, the VR, or the robotics industry, you really need to understand your target audience. So who are the people which we want to communicate, which you're going to want to communicate with through your advertising and marketing? Well, first off, you want to connect in with technology companies. These technology companies and the people within them are going to be CTOs, CIOs, and IT managers. And what they're looking to do is integrate this new technology in with their current company solutions to help increase the operational efficiency of the entire company or their specific departments. Your target audience are likely to be developers and engineers, those who understand the technical aspects of your software and your products. They're looking for tools and platforms. They want to enhance their product development by tapping into your solutions. Oftentimes, they have complex problems. And so when you're able to communicate with them to help solve their complex problems, you are identified as an authority and become their go-to for these complex issues. And your product and service can become the go-to company which they depend on. Now, in addition, within technology field, there's many startups and new innovators. Other companies like you who are coming out with emerging tech. These are also powerful allies because they want to incorporate your software, your solutions, And they are also driven by that same startup momentum that you may be as well. In the healthcare field, we're finding many solutions where AI and new technology fills in the gap, allowing these industries to reduce costs while providing better services. So who are some of the people who you want to connect with if you are targeting healthcare as an industry? You're going to want to connect in with administrators and executives. These are decision makers, and they already have AI on their mind. They want to use this technology to improve their patient care, to improve their efficiency, and help reduce costs. You can connect in with additional medical professionals besides the hospital administration. These are going to be your doctors, your nurses, and your medical staff. So how will they utilize your new technology? Well, if you haven't already heard, VR is being used for diagnostics, for surgical simulations, and surgical enhancements. In addition, AI is already being deployed across patient management, allowing these very complex systems to run with greater efficiency. In addition, if you have a healthcare product, a new technology that targets healthcare, you're going to find that targeting researchers may also be on your roadmap. These are academics and clinical researchers who want to focus on developing new treatments. They want to utilize the latest technology to help with that. They need to improve their diagnostic, and they need to improve their overall research and learning. Utilizing new technologies are attractive to them because not only will it allow them to do more, but it gets them on the roadmap and gets them noticed. Another very major emerging industry who's utilizing AI in these new technology fields is finance. Now, of course, you can already imagine a lot of these investment portfolios, a lot of these larger companies are already utilizing AI tools and bots. They're utilizing AI to identify market trends. They're utilizing AI to help manage risk. And they're even utilizing AI to fully automate their trading. These tools have revolutionized finance and commerce. In addition, look to your executives. As an example, let's take banking executives. What are their top concerns? Well, these leaders are always going to be looking to enhance their customer experience through personalized service. They're going to be looking for fraud detection in the banking and finance field. And they're going to look to automate routine tasks to reduce overhead and cost. So if your service is able to fill in these gaps, provide this automation, this personalization, speaking to executives specifically will be advantageous to you. And in finance, let's also look to another industry, insurance. Now, insurance is utilizing AI to help fill in claims and manage the process, assess risk, and take care of customer service. These fields in finance have already made a huge impact. Let's look at retail. How is retail utilizing these new technologies to be able to enhance their industry? Well, first off, imagine if your target audience is in retail, you may want to target managers and directors. These are individuals who are always aiming to improve customer experience. And AI allows them to do that through personalized recommendation, inventory management, create a more seamless checkout process, and targeted marketing ads. Just a small way that people on the director level are able to benefit with AI in retail. E-commerce platforms have already picked up this technology. But imagine now in the next couple of years, there's going to be entirely new ways which customers will be able to interact with products when they're deciding to purchase. Just imagine in a very short amount of time, someone will be able to utilize a VR headset to have a complete customer experience with buying a new car, with trying things in their house, as you can already do with Amazon. E-commerce platforms are able to help predict customer experience and behavior and optimize supply chains, creating a more seamless and easy experience for people who are utilizing these platforms. Now, on the opposite end, we have manufacturing. Manufacturing, if you're targeting a manufacturing company, how do you want to communicate and who do you want to talk to? Well, first you're going to think about operations managers. What are their needs? These are industrial leaders who are looking to incorporate AI machine learning to help manage processes for them. Again, the ability to make predictions with AI helps them control supply chains and improve quality. Within manufacturing, you also have your production engineers. These are individuals interested in utilizing AI and robotics to be able to automate production processes. Their goals and their concerns is to increase efficiency while reducing human error. And in that same realm, within manufacturing, you have the all-important quality assurance teams. Now, these teams, they use AI and these new trending, emerging technologies to help inspect and improve products, making sure that safety standards are adhered to. But that's not all. Let's get into automotive. Automotive is filled with designers and engineers who want to use this new technology for vehicle design. They can use this technology, such as machine learning, to help with the automation within self-driving machines, as well as the computer systems to control and improve maintenance. Automotive also utilizes AI in forecasting and managing their inventory and their supply chain. And finally, safety analysis. Through AI and VR, automotive companies are able to inspect vehicles and create driving and accident simulations to improve safety levels while reducing the costs to be able to make that happen. In fact, nearly every industry can use AI. Finally, we're going to touch on education. Who are some of the people who you want to target if you have a product in this AI, VR, or robotics field that targets education? Target educational administrators. These are school and university leaders. They're looking to implement AI so that they can provide personalized learning services on a larger, more automated level. They're looking to help automate and systemize their administrative tasks. And they want to use this technology to create better, more adaptable curriculum. Teachers, as well as administrators, are utilizing this new trending technology. Let's talk about VR. Teachers are now utilizing VR to create amazing, immersive learning experiences and simulate real-world scenarios without their students even having to leave the classroom. And finally, with all of these amazing upgrades that people can find in their schools, students can access in their classrooms, this technology has also brought learning home. Professionals are able to utilize AI to create adaptive online learning courses that can be accessed through e-learning. These developers are on the trend. They are on the trend and the trending line of student engagement and finding new ways for students to interact with their teachings and their education. So who are the people within these organizations? Well, we touched on a lot of them. First and foremost, you have your C-level executives. These are going to be your executives and decision makers that help drive and steer the course for the organizations on a larger level. If they're aware of your technology, you can guarantee that helps improve the adoption rate. You have your project managers. These are individuals working closer to the actual production of what's happening inside the organization. Your technical professionals, your developers, your programmers, your engineers. As we touched on, academia and research, investors, and venture capitalists. Now, we didn't talk a lot about that, but it is important to know that many companies are still looking for investors to be able to help boost their business and take them to the next level. And finally, the general public. These are going to be your end users, those who are actually interacting with your products. And a good number of these products are aimed not just at connecting with other businesses, but connecting directly with customers. What are the most effective marketing strategies for AI, VR, and robotics companies? Well, if you're in digital marketing, you're surely aware of the power of content marketing. Now, content marketing is actually a pretty broad term. It covers blogs, white papers, case studies, ebooks, video, and more. With this, by putting out quality content, you are able to align yourself as a thought leader in the industry. And by utilizing video especially, you can demo your robotics, your AI, and your VR software and hardware to show the world these real-world scenarios where your solution is applicable. Videos can take a complex technology, something that's hard to understand, and can make it simple so that the average person can understand how your product's used and what they can do with it in their life. Search engine optimization. Now, if you're not already utilizing SEO, you may be missing out on a very large amount of traffic. Technical SEO helps your website rank better by being faster and more user-friendly. Search engines oftentimes track how people interact with your website. So by providing technical SEO, you can not only create a better user experience on your website, but can actually bring more people to your website. And any SEO should have a solid keyword strategy. This means selecting keywords that potential customers and connections are using to look for solutions that your technology can address. So through optimizing your website and creating that content, you're able to pull in people who are actively looking for exactly what you have to offer. Pay-per-click advertising is also an extremely good way to be able to connect with people through search engines. Google Ads allows you to instantly place your product to show for keywords related to the AI, the VR, and the robotics industry that are applicable to your business. So by utilizing pay-per-click, you can instantly start to get attention on your brand. Not only that, once they hit your website, there are several ways to be able to capture them on a list, these visitors, to be able to retarget to them. What that means is if they visited your website and didn't contact you or convert right away, you're able to show them follow-up messages and ads through multiple platforms to bring them back to your website and to help them convert into customers. Social media marketing, tried and true, are great ways to interact with your audience. So if you are in one of these new technology fields, consider this. LinkedIn is one of the best ways to connect in with other decision makers through social media. This B2B social media platform is fantastic for sharing as well as finding industry-related content. You're able to network and generate leads directly through the platform. LinkedIn is a great place to showcase your innovations. Other platforms like Twitter and Facebook are also excellent. They allow you to share updates, breakthroughs in your technology, and news about your products. Now, once you are getting people to your brand, what do? Webinars are an excellent way to get people to interact with your brand, get more information, and see your technology demonstrated. They're able to interact with you, and you can prove your expertise right there in real time with some of the most important people who you want to interact with. So consider webinars. Email marketing, once you have attention on your business and you are beginning to collect opt-ins, people are reaching out to you, you have an email list, send personalized emails based on that user's interaction with you, their behavior. AI is fantastic and is a tool that is used for email marketing to help you segment and engage with your target audience. The more personalized your message is through your emails, as well as your other platforms, the better they'll respond to you. And while you are building up this audience, consider a newsletter. Newsletters have been around for almost as long as the internet, but regular newsletters can help keep in touch with your audience and inform them about the latest developments from your company that can benefit them. Now, next, let's talk about influencer and thought leadership collaborations. Through partnerships and collaborations with other thought leaders in the tech industry, you can gain and leverage credibility and their audience list so that you get noticed by more people in a wider, more diverse audience. Different ways of teaming up with influencers include interacting with the press and jumping on to do interviews, podcasts, guest posts, and collaborating on social media. And as we continue, let's talk about interactive product demos. Now, a lot of businesses go to trade shows and they create event booths for people to jump on and interact. These booths and these personal meetings are excellent times to be able to give people something they can interact with. If it is a device, allow them to feel the device, wear the device, use the device. If it is a piece of software, have computers there for them to set up. Or if it's a visual display, have that on display so that they can see it firsthand. If you have a software, consider making an interactive demo where people can go through, sign up, and actually begin using your software right away. This is one of the best ways that they can find ways to use your solution in their business. So now that we know who we're targeting, well, what do we want to say to them? Well, first off, let's talk about segmentation a little bit more. because segmentation is so important to effectively communicating and engaging with your audience. So think about the personal details of the personas which you want to speak with. If you have a list of 10,000 people on your email list, how can you cut that up? It may include tech executives. It may include R&D leaders. It may include operational managers. Each of these departments and each of these individuals are going to have different goals and different pain points which they experience in what they do in their business. So through segmentation and diving deeper into those personas, you can tailor your solution and your message. Emphasize the specific areas. If you're speaking to IT heads, showcase how your software would work with what they're currently doing. And if you're speaking to COOs, you're going to want to talk about operational efficiency. Relevancy is key. Relevancy. Keep that word in the back of your mind at all times through all of your marketing initiatives. And use data-driven insights to personalize your presentations to better match your target segment every time. This will ensure that your content remains relevant and resonates with that segment. This could mean taking the time, taking your standard presentation, and adjusting it and altering it specifically for these different verticals. Highlight your USP, which is your unique selling positioning. Your unique selling proposition, USP, unique selling proposition, should include a very clear differentiation. What separates you and clearly articulates how your product or service is set apart from others in the market. This could be unique features. This could be proprietary technology. It could help with scalability or could provide better customer support or reduce cost. These are your competitive advantages, and it's important to link your USP to your brand so that when someone thinks of you, they think how you can help them and how you stand out. Use technical specificity. In this highly technical market, it is okay to include those technical notes. We usually want to focus on benefits, but these days, people truly look for superior and unique technology solutions that bypass previous benchmarks. Performance metrics get noticed, and they can be extremely persuasive. You can't really fudge a number. So consider if through your product or solution, you are able to provide a better advantage over other technology, shout that out. And finally, or not finally, but we also want to include, of course, besides just the technical, we also want to focus on the end user benefit. I generally say we want to have about 20% technical, 80% emotional or beneficial. Think problem solving. Emphasize how your technology solves specific problems that are experienced on a day-to-day basis. Address the pain points that are relevant to your audience. This opens up the conversation, helps them identify the need, and then can show you and allow you to show them how your product solves that. As an example, let's imagine virtual reality. VR can be used to help in training staff. So if you're talking to someone who works in the staffing field, you may want to focus on the benefits that they'll receive by training their staff utilizing your new VR technology. Include high-quality visual elements. Robotics, but as well as VR, get noticed. They get screen time. Professional graphics and videos are extremely important to reflect how your technology operates, what can be done with it, but also the high quality and the professional sense of your company. Everything is reflected in all the media you put out. Video can allow you to take complex ideas and information, make them far more accessible and engaging. And you can create clear demonstrations with screenshots, diagrams, or video demos so that people can see your product and service in action. They can see the benefits firsthand. As an example, VR creates amazing, immersive presentation experiences. That is a powerful visual element which leaves a lasting impression on someone when they interact with it. And as always, you want to include a very clear call to action. A compelling call to action will be presented and speak to that individual who you segmented and you've personalized to. Again, how does your product solve their needs? Give them a call to action that speaks to them and tells them what to do next. This could be scheduling a demo, signing up for a trial, or simply going and visit to your website. Urgency is important and value is important. Create limited time offers so they have to take action right away. And make it so that if they don't, they're going to lose out. Make them want to take action today. Extremely important. So now that we know who the target, what we want to say to them, well, now we have to measure the results of our marketing campaign. So now that you have your AI, your VR, or your robotics company up and running and rolling with your marketing, we need to measure. So first off, we'll talk about leading KPIs. Leading KPIs are going to be a lot of those pre-lead that show momentum in your business. This is going to include website traffic, engagement rates across social media, and click-through rates. Generally, these are going to be handled by some of the lower level associates and within your marketing agency, your marketing business. They'll be responsible for your leading KPIs. Then we get into lead generation. Now with lead generation, some of your main KPIs are going to include conversion rates and cost per lead. Your lead generation KPIs will generally be managed by your marketing managers. It's their job to be sure that the leads are coming in. Next, we go further down the funnel into sales. Now, your sales are going to be more concerned with the closing rate and the average contract value of business that comes in. And then post-sales, there are ongoing KPIs that allow you to judge the effectiveness of your marketing campaign for your AI or VR company. This will include lifetime customer value and long-term customer satisfaction. Through a tight, data-driven approach to advertising and marketing, one, you can set clear objectives and directives for your team. And then you can track and measure the growth of your business and your marketing initiatives. So let's wrap up our lead feast presentation today for AI, VR, and robotics with a special offer. Now, we have a special offer for these AI, VR, and robotics companies, extremely exclusive, that we are offering for no cost, our most powerful marketing service available. It's absolutely free. And what this includes is video marketing. It includes content marketing, social media marketing, online press releases, A/B conversion rate optimization, and more. All you have to do is, if you are in these new and emerging technology companies, go to timberwolfadvertising.com/tech special, and you can get access to this powerful marketing package at no cost, because we want to build powerful relationships with these new technology companies just like yours. Again, my name is Justin Kunst. Thank you for tuning in to Lead Feast with the Lead Beast. I'm the CEO of Timberwolf Advertising, and if you need leads for your business, give us a call. We'll help you out. Now, be sure to tune in next week, same time, Wednesday, 2 p.m. Gain access. We're going to be exploring and sharing new ways to bring in leads and grow your business. It is a non-stop effort around here. We do not stop because we want to help you build and grow your business. If you need anything whatsoever, feel free to reach out to us through timberwolfadvertising.com. You have our phone number there, or our social media channels. Thank you very much. I look forward to working with you. And with that, that concludes our presentation today. I'm going to turn off my screen. Hope you had a wonderful time. And if there's anything I do for you, feel free to reach out. Thank you.